Hello and welcome to Stellaris and to the peaceful Pacifist slavers. And we're just trying to build up our territory because damn, look at this. It's just out of control. Actually, I do want to build an observation outpost here. And maybe build some mining stations because I very much enjoy just spying on pre-space civilizations. You can never know what you find. And are we sending a colony ship over here? Because we should be sending a colony ship over here. What? Planet already has a planned colony. Yeah, apparently we are sending it, just I don't know about it. For some reason, someone has towed an asteroid into stable orbit. I already heard that. Okay. These madmen towing asteroids into orbit all the time? I have no idea why. Fine. So actually, I can upgrade the spaceport now. Then I can go for the destroyer. It's called Swoop. Swoop class. There we go. Then I would probably need to... I don't know, Corvette assembly yards? Definitely not. It actually requires a rebel-free spaceport and makes all the ships fire faster, improves their chance to hit, and the tracking, so that's actually pretty good. As long as I make sure to build ships out of this shipyard, it just makes sense. We're gonna get better ships. I can also get an orbital form that improves our... Oh, I just do it. We can just go for orbital form. That will cost us something, but will very much improve. Ooh, energy nexus. Interesting. So I can set up an auto survey, but I don't think that's much point in that. Hyperdrive 2. What is this? Jump charge time. Minus 25%. So I suppose not too important. Planetary shield generator. Not too important right now. So Hyperdrive 2 still would be pretty good. We can just move around faster. Construction ship. Wow, look at that. Look at all that we can just build up. We're just gonna do it. And I don't know. Do we go for some kind of a crazy upgrade? Do we go for a orbital hydroponic farm? For more food? It's not so bad. I just start making ships. Yeah, I'm just gonna make the Fleet Academy. Obviously gotta be one of the main places where I make ships. Looks like the AI doesn't really like building some improvements in the space. I think monolithic. Bonus 5 is uninhabited and indeed uninhabitable, but not unvisited. Its surface is littered with tall cenotaphs carved from some mineral not native to the planet, evidently placed here by some artistically inclined spacefaring race. The monoliths flowing lines deftly chart a history so fantastical it must surely be fictional. Surely. Make a digital reproduction of the monoliths widely available in our empire. Ooh. A new faction has recently been gaining traction in the internal political landscape of the... Well... On the polyfaces led by King Red Wing Ekstock. They call themselves Allen Justice Trust. Their members have been pushing hard for friendly relationship with alien species. Do I care about that? So 6 pups gained the xenophile ethic. I'm not too happy about that. The annotated reproductions of the monolithic imagery found on bonus 5 prove immensely popular on Harmonious Yalon Grand Duchy. Many citizens state that the fantastical annals have completely changed how they feel about aliens. Right. Life-changing animals. Great stuff. Anyway. So, warp impact. A massive crater on Travelor 2C appears to be the result of a collision with a starship. From the size of the crater, we suspect that a ship traveling at full warp rammed the moon for reasons unknown for roughly 10,000 years ago. The probing eye has picked up residual subspace echoes near the crash site, reminiscent of a collapsed warp field, but as the ship itself disintegrated on impact, the theory cannot be verified. Remarkable.
System survey complete. Research complete.
Fine. So, whoa, look at that. So we can actually upgrade the ships now. Project Clinic, is that any good? So it produces some fruit and reduces growth time, or we can just clear like ice blockers. That could be good actually. So let's just go with that. And Fleet Academy is still in the works actually. But that's just kind of odd. Construction is complete. How are we going? How are we doing with this? Okay, let's just take away some minerals from the. I don't know. We're just gonna have the sector give us half of what it gets. And looks like it has no interest in building up a high-level spaceport. Most of the Crux realms on Urba Tanak are abandoning their warlike ways. It looks like the beginnings of a new era of peace on the planet. It will thank us one day. So it just takes some time. And also we have another observation post. We are gonna indoctrinate them too. Let the indoctrination begin. Wow. Come on. In Mutaran civilization encountered, we have detected the presence of a pre-space alien civilization on Globe there in the Pantari system. Atmospheric contaminants and light pollution visible from orbit are consistent with a densely populated machine-age society. They appear to have mastered air travel, and factories are mass-producing goods in their cities. We should consider building an observation post above their world to study them more closely. There they are. Interesting. Let's just change the scientist here. Surveying. Okay, let's just make him do it. Seriously, they are here? Wow, just build up another observation post. What the hell? Why is that seriously, that is the best way to go? Bloody pirate fleets. It's gonna be expensive. Oh, communication established. We are receiving transmission. Okay. Regan Commons Exchange. I speak on behalf of the Regan Commons Exchange. We have facilitated trade negotiations between interested parties on our starbase in the Acro system for more than 1,000 of your years. If you happen to possess more minerals or energy than you need, we are more than willing to take it off your hands. You will be duty compensated, of course. I'm at slimy dog. We have encountered some form of alien vessels in the Akruk system. These strange objects have been flagged as psi-aliens until we can know more about them. So these are here. Looks like nothing too important. Construction ship. Are we building the observation post already? Type of... Ooh, can we build this type of station around any of the planets in the system? Possibly I already did that, or I'm just doing it, going there to build it. Where are you? So we can just go there and build up some things. Let's go with it. I'm exploring a lot, and actually we need to make some destroyers here, right? How strong the destroyers will be? I'm just curious. So it's gonna take twice as long to build a destroyer than it takes to build a Corvette. And most likely it's gonna be better than a Corvette. Unless we really suck with parts. But that's probably not the case.
Colony established.
Oh, a colony's up and running.
Special project complete.
Oh, really? Yeah, I've learned that the Irasians used the listening post on asteroid whatever to spy and plan attacks on neighboring civilization during the expansionist phase of their empire. These attacks met with dramatic success, and the Irasians soon became the dominant power in this section of the galaxy. By the time they were decimated by the Yavorian Pax, this listening post had long since been abandoned by the Irasian military. Interesting find. Very interesting. So what the hell is going on here? Can I just expand my territory? I can't. So how much? I can go here actually. Gaia world. We would need to just investigate it a little bit. I can't really go here. Go there a little bit. Again. Oh, fourth chain. A number of individuals belonging to the pre-sentient native population of Spiran Prime somehow got into a secure compound on the outskirts of our colony. They were chased off within hours, but not before severely damaging several interstellar uplinks dedicated to currency transfers. We fear several hundred credits may have been lost in the ether. What? Who? Unfortunate. These guys? What the fuck? Seriously? They even outnumbered me. Damn. Did I just make them work? We are receiving transmission from the Real Citizen League. Hey, Birdface. Strategist Clause of Honeydew and the ruling council of Tyol Citizen League have instructed me to bring you this warning. Keep your ridiculous looking alien ships well away from our space, and know that our military will respond to any transgression with maximum force. So military is xenophobe, so they don't like us, and egalitarian. No, they really like factions and consumer goods. King Cloudwing greets you, Tyali. Hey, that was good enough.
Construction complete.
Okay, here we go. So one ship is ready. Actually, or both ships are ready. How strong are these ships? 90. These are 40. Can I just upgrade them all? Let's try to upgrade them all.
System survey.
It should be cheaper now.
Research complete.
Science ship? Yeah, this is just a low-level science ship. It's the perfect for any terrible mission. Where you only have to just check out the planet, not much else. Oh, what is this? So we actually got the tile blocker thingy done. And crew quarters, fleet support. What is this? Engineering bay makes the ship repair speed faster. That doesn't really matter. Ship upkeep lower. That only matters if you're in orbit. Ship upkeep again lower. That's a good way. If you just want a place to like park your ships, this is how you do it. But I don't know. I just go for the Piltarian dust. There we go. No one wants food because I have a lot of food. I would be willing to trade some food. It's good in my empire, but still, I would happily trade it. So how is it going now? Can I just upgrade them? I would love to upgrade them. Solar Sailor. We have discovered an abandoned solar sail ship in the orbit around the Spectrum Lib. The sublight vessel was built by an unknown creature and appears to be several thousand years old. One of the massive sails has a large tear where some kind of object passed through, most likely meteorite, which appears to have disabled the vessel. Although the technology of the ship's severely outdated, it does possess some interesting engineering design choices. Okay, here we go. Let's take it. And it would be nice to improve our fleet, so we can get out 90 power destroyers. I suppose destroyers are not that important. Actually, the upkeep of them is just way too high, right? It's a lot higher.
Construction complete.
The docked fleet is just cheaper.
Research complete.
So the corvettes are a lot cheaper. Alright, here we go. So I can technology, upgraded armor. So I can go for robots. Robots can be built with energy. I think it's here. We can try to go for better spaceport, but or just get robots because I feel like we should just get robots.
Construction complete.
We have recovered the remnants of several research logs from the debris field above Zaurak Ila. Their final entries are all focused on finding a cure for the Yavorian pox that was sweeping across the Thracian Concordat, and they grow increasingly desperate as the situation worsens. The last entry reveals that the pox had spread in an uncontrolled fashion on the space station itself. Attachment details all of their failed attempts to produce a cure in vain hope that the data would be useful to future generations of Irasian scientists. Interesting find. So, construction ship is trying to do its job. Actually, looks like I made another one of these, and we're just gonna convert them too. I want to convert everybody. That's just how it goes. And we're gonna just take. Can I take it? Looks like maybe not. At least not right now. Oh, can I just build over there? Looks like that's not an option. Can I build this type of station around any of the planets in the system? Why not? Can I go for that? I don't get it. Why no mining stations? Oh, I'm broke. I'm totally broke. That kind of explains a lot. Okay.
Ships upgraded.
First murder has been upgraded. Great stuff. Damn. We don't have enough to... Okay, mining stations. Let's go with it. So now I have... What? Did my swoop class ship just got weaker? And my corvette got a lot stronger? What the hell is this random ship generation? How did this not work out as well as I hoped? So, armor, all points.
Construction.
How does this work? What is armor good for? Just removes your... Is it just a flat damage reduction? Shield hit points. So we have some shields, but and we have low chance to get hit, like 63%. Corvette has a much higher chance to get hit. Do not get hit. And we don't really have the... This is an okay gun, I suppose. But overall, this is just not really worth it right now. I don't know how we managed to end up with a worse Corvette than the one we had. I really have no idea. But it looks like we are using the best thing we have. So, I suppose it's fine. It's also more expensive to upkeep.
Construction complete.
Whoa, who died? No! One of the very experienced scientists just kicked the bucket. Can we just hire a new guy who is just cheap? Yeah. Need someone better than who's just cheap. Survey speed is faster. Is that really what I want? I don't know. We can just hire a guy who's cheap and is young. Okay. You're cheap and young. How about that? Can you just do the job anyway? What is this? 5 or higher? That's crazy. Ah, this Arctic world. Can't wait. I'll just survey there. Fine, that's your job. What are we doing here? Just trying to build up my freaking territory. If I can. So we don't need these observation posts open. They're just gonna join us when they are ready. Oh, look at that.
Anomaly found.
That's a construction ship just moving in. You can just change the scientist. Here's a commanding. Okay, here we go. Corvette. Slaves pacified. The radical elements of Yugura Prime have been pacified and the slaves are back in line where they belong.
System
Exactly!
complete.
Actually, we can just do that.
Found.
Damn. Of course! Slavery! Hell yeah!
Construction complete.
Do we even have an admiral? We have a Beak of Honeydew. Got hired pretty early. Didn't see much action. We can just definitely go here and see some action. Junkyard. The asteroid was evidently used as a junkyard by someone at some point in the distant past. All manner of discarded machinery and metallic refuse has been deposited inside the asteroid's V-gravity well, being slowly pulled into the jumble of debris that now covers the surface. There is nothing of particular value to be found here, but a lot of the metal could be salvaged by a mining station. Okay. So extra... Whoa, what the hell? Seriously? More leaders died? It was most likely the experienced guy. Yeah, looks like I don't have a 5s anymore. Everybody kicked the bucket now. Increases speed, 10%. That sounds like a good guy to go for. As a researcher. What are you doing here? Like, fine. Let's just replace this guy with the research speed 10%. Frontier clinic, tile blockers. Let's get rid of the tile blockers. That's gonna be fine. Science ship. Yeah, we need to just get the guy who's remaining. That's fine. We don't really need a special skill. Just do. Oh, come on, really? Okay, let's just survey that system and that system. And let's just go toward that big planet. I really need to kill some fleets. First murder. But it should be upgraded. Fossils from what appears to be several species of aquatic animals have been found on the barren and airless surface at B1283. There are indications that the surrounding asteroid belt was created from the remains of a shattered planet, and these findings seem to confirm that theory. Judging by the fossils, the planet supported life and was at least partially covered by water. Alright. So we're just trying to jump in and take care of some pirates, finally. After all this time. And we are not ready to build some destroyers. So looks like I kind of jumped the gun with that one. That's fine. And we jumped in, finally. We're gonna have a fight here. So space amoebas, we can just ignore them, but we need the land. We need the space. There's not enough space in space, so space amoebas, you just need to go. Anyway, I believe this is a good time to take a break, so hope you guys had a fun time if you did, and see you next time! And have a good one.